Hello and welcome to Roadrunner Predictions. Let's talk some basketball. Got a few matchups today that I think there's some leverage in. Let's go ahead and start with New York Knicks headed to Philly 76'ers. The over-under is at 222.5. I'm sorry, 221.5, and opened up at 214.5. So people definitely think it'll be a little more aggressive game, but I think it's because of 76ers coming off of that god-awful gameplay, or so-called gameplay. It did not help that Embiid was hurt, and now they're talking about how long he's going to be out. God knows. They can't really wait too much longer with Ben Simmons already out, but I think they got plenty of opportunity to be at home and pump up and have someone step up against this horrible Knicks team. Even though New York has been able to cover a lot of these spreads, especially on the road, I think this atmosphere is a little too much for Philly. I had them last time and they lost, but I got them this time. I mean, they got slaughtered by the Cavaliers, and then with that injury, I think people are really pushing this back. It was at 6.5. I got it at 7. So I like 76ers at home on a rebound, getting 7 points. I think it's a 13-point game. I think they come out. I'm not too worried about that one as much. Let's go ahead and just talk a little on the LA Lakers and Golden State. I mean, normally last year this would have been a premier matchup, and now it's just a disaster matchup. But Golden State getting 10 points at home, I don't know. You got to take that, I think. Lakers play so good at night basketball and at home, but on the road, they are god-awful at covering the spread. So we're going to take them. They win games on the road, just not covering the spread. So we're going to take a Golden State plus 10. I don't got to really go into depth about that. Lakers, LeBron James just coming off of a 40-point game. I know that helps a lot too, and I hope he can calm down a little bit. And they play a little bit ease on teams that have losing records on the road. I saw a crazy stat. They're like 2-26 or something against them. So losing teams on the road, they don't care to bring out the big guns. And why would you, right? Play to win, but they're going to play to win, but they don't have to play to kill. They're going to put just enough effort in to make sure they sell it. They're going to try out some new things and get ready for the big time, which is coming up here shortly. Let's go into my last game I have. Matchup. It's a college basketball game. Ohio State, number 25, is headed to worthless crap Nebraska Cornhuskers. Nebraska is hosting the 25th team in the nation, which I'm not convinced is the 25th team in the nation. I think it's just because college basketball is on a down par. For a lot of the major programs are just hurting. I think it's really showing when you have some of these side teams coming up. Okay, so Ohio State sucks balls on the road. They've done good against two teams this year on the road, and that is against UNC, who is in the bottom of the ACC right now. The baby blue is at the bottom. That just goes to tell you what's going on, like how devastating this college basketball world is right now. It just blows your mind. And then they covered against, well, I didn't even know if they covered it, but they beat Northwestern, who's the very bottom of the barrel of the Big Ten, by 11 points, 71-59. But here's the difference between Nebraska and Northwestern playing on the road. 6,200 people showed up for that Northwestern game to root in what they thought was a pretty good Ohio State team. I'm not saying Ohio State sucks. I mean, they're obviously better than a lot of these other programs, but I'm saying I'm just not convinced of what they're at. They don't like to blow out these teams on the road. Nebraska will have over 15,000 people in the arena. It's sold out. It holds 15,500, but we'll have 15,800 for this game. It's going to sell out. I mean, it's already sold out, so it'll be maxed out to the gills, and it's going to be loud, and Ohio State, I think, is going to go and fumble up a bit. I have Ohio State actually winning the game by 5 points, so the spread's at 9.5, so I really like Nebraska at 9.5 plus, and then I like the under. It's at 144.5. Both teams shot super elevated in their last matchup, so I like it that the under looks to be like a better play too. So I'm going to go 2 picks on that one, giving Nebraska 9.5 and the under at 144.5. Well, that's all I got for you today. Thanks for tuning in with the Roadrunner. Comment below if you disagree. Thank you.